Today I'm doing a video on my entire Tag Along and Tag and Play collection. Today I'd like you all to say hi to my many models of Thomas the Tank Engine. This is a version 2 of my entire collection of everyone's favorite blue tank engine. Today I'm going to be doing a collections video of all of my Thomas and Friends minis. A video of my small Ertl collection. Just a little video of my Hornby and Bachmann Thomas and Friends collection. Today I will be showing you my entire Thomas and Friends Wooden Railway collection. We are going to be looking at my entire Thomas and Friends Trackmaster and Tomy collection.
Throughout the Thomas and Friends history, there have been hundreds, if not thousands, of merchandise ranges from nearly 3 to 4 decades now. Some of which are very well known, like the diecast range. From Ertl to Push Along. The wooden, such as Wooden Railway and the very controversial Thomas Wood. Model trains like Bachmann, Lionel, and Hornby. Battery powered like Tomy, Playrail, and Trackmaster. And even foreign ranges such as Bandai and Capsule Playrail. Now, I know what you're thinking. Where am I going with this? Why am I talking about TNF merchandise? Well, since I've collected so much Thomas and Friends merchandise, and I've made a few Thomas and Friends collection videos over the years, I've decided to compile all of my Thomas and Friends collections into one big video, where we will talk about some obscure Thomas merch to the more well-known Thomas and Friends ranges. Let's begin. Now, before we begin, let's go over a few things. 1. Some of the ranges that I have talked about at the beginning of this video will not be shown because I don't have them. 2. For a few of the ranges, I won't tell you who's in these ranges because that will just take too long. 3. When I tell you the range, I'll just show the engines and rolling stock I have in them and then move on to the next range. And finally, 4. Despite this being a Thomas and Friends collections video, this will not include any DVDs or books. This will solely be about toys and models. Alright, enough said, let's take a look at the first range. Or should I say, ranges. To start things off, here are some of the more obscure Thomas and Friends merchandise from different ranges. We have 2 wind-up Thomases, a small pullback Percy, an interactive learning railway Thomas, Megablocks Thomas and James, 2 big loader Thomases and big loader Percys, a big loader chassis, 2 big loader Heralds, a Percy whistle, a Tomy Pull and Go James, the Tomy Load and Go Trevor and Thomas, and a Flashlight Thomas. Now we'll move on to the smaller ranges. First, we have my slowly growing N-Scale and HO at 30 collection. We have my Bachmann N-Scale Thomas, my Tomix N-Scale Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle, Peter Sam, Rusty, and a Slate Wagon. Now we'll move on to all the minis that I have. that does it for all of my minis. Now we shall move on to Wooden Railway. In this collection, we have 4 Thomases, a 60th anniversary Thomas, James with Team Colors, Busy as a Bee James, Percy, Toby, Lady, Salty, Rosie, 60th anniversary Diesel, Flying Scotsman, Fearless Freddy, Proteus, Toad, a baggage car, Birdie, Terrence, Butch, and Sir Topham Hatt's car. And now we'll move on to all the die-cast ranges. And that does it for all the die-casts. Coming up second to last, we have Tommy and Trackmaster. Moving on to the last range, we have Bachman and Hornby. And finally, for the last bit of merch in this video, here's my Lionel Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle. And that's it. That is all of my collections of Thomas merchandise I've shown to you over the years. Well, almost all of them. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.